Hi everyone, my name is Saroj Joshi and today I'll be talking about the changes in the 7th edition of APA style. APA 7th edition was released in October 2019. So what's changed? Better guidelines for citing online media, updated guideline for inclusive and bias-free language, student-specific paper format, minor changes in how to cite sources. Additional guidelines have been introduced to facilitate and clarify the process of citing online resources. The publisher's location is no longer required in the reference. For in-text citation and are shortened. For reference with three or more authors, the in-text citation has been modified to include only the first author's name and et al. From the initial citation. Up to 20 authors in the reference list. The reference list should include surnames and initials of a maximum of 20 authors instead of previously allowed 7. However, if a source has more than 20 authors, only the first 19 and the last author's name should be listed, with an ellipse placed in between to indicate the some names have been omitted. DOIs are formatted the same as URLs. The label DOI is no longer used. For citing web pages, it is cites the titles of web pages, but there's no need to use retrieve from before URL unless a retrieval date is necessary. This is typically the case for Wikipedia articles since their content is subjected to frequent change. For citing ebooks, the the ebooks for ebooks the platform or device is no longer included in the reference. The publisher is included in the reference. The DOI is formatted according to the new 7th edition guidelines. For contributors other than the authors, the role of the contributor is added in parentheses after their name. For example, Adhikari RB photographer. Writing inclusively and without bias is the new standard, and APA's new publication manual contains a separate chapter on this topic. The usage of the singular they or there is promoted as a pronoun that is gender neutral. To refer to individuals of unspecified gender, it is recommended to avoid using he or she. Be sensitive to labels. Instead of using adjectives as noun to label group of people, descriptive phrases are generally preferred. Respect the language that people use to describe themselves and be aware that language changes over time. Appropriate level of specificity. If feasible, it is better to provide precise attributes instead of general classification. In the 7th edition, API decided to provide separate format guidelines for professional and student papers. In the 6th edition, only the use of Time New Roman was recommended. In the 7th edition, there is more flexibility regarding fonts. A running head is no longer required. Heading level 3, 4, and 5 are updated to improve readability. All the headings are now bold and title case. Thank you.